Hey guys, welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel. Now, I did try to go back that way and see if I could go fight the other giant swoter bird or whatever they're called, because when I was editing the last video, I noticed that there's a treasure chest behind him, and I wanted it. And then it wouldn't let me go back to the path that that guy was on, and when I went to go back this way, the other bird, the one that I just fought at the end of the last video, was there and just kind of murdered me. Well, it didn't kill me, just nobody liked that fight. I was not happy with the fact that it just snuck up behind me somehow. So we're just cheating. I just went back to this save, and what do we got going on now? Okay. Whoa! It's huge. That's a city. That's a castle. That's not a base. I'm calling shenanigans. Oh, they have tanks. Can I take one? So this is at Aeronox Fort, one of the Croydon Provincial Army's premier bases. Not how I was expecting it to look. They're modifying an older fort a lot. Is something wrong, Jusis? No, not at all. Let's go and give our report on the monster we defeated. They changed the fort. Jusis recognized that the fort changed. That's big. That's like the size of Berea Hard. So, oh, the train. Those are tanks. That's a lot of tanks. They don't need that many tanks. It isn't that. It's a freight from Berea Hard. Looks like they're carrying tanks. Pretty heavily armored ones at that. Those are the latest models from the Rhineford Company. They're called Octane. 18. They're called 18. Jusis knows something's up. How? Come on, we have things to do. Gah! Why does he have to be so... He's right, though. We really should keep moving. Yeah. Tanks, do you have anything for me? You know, this game, though, I found a slight use for my high school German. Makes me a little happy on the inside. I have to report to them. What suits in here? Ooh, what do you sell? I spent all my money on a sandwich and juice. I do not regret my life decisions. These were the things I was meant to do. You, soldier boys. What do you got? No treasure chests on this side? What kind of soldiers are you, not hiding treasure chests around your base? I had to double check to make sure there weren't any behind me as I said that. Let me in, then. Who goes there? Wait, aren't those uniforms? We're members of Thor's Military Academy, Class 7. We completed a monster extermination task on your behalf and have come to give our report. Oh, so you're the ones. We've been expecting you. You'll forgive my curtness. We just didn't think you'd have someone so young with you as well. So we were able to defeat the monster in question? Do you require a written report, or is verbal confirmation okay? Oh no, that's fine. You were really able to beat that thing, though? Somehow or another, yes. Wasn't easy, but we managed. Not bad at all. We probably should have taken care of it ourselves, but it was a pretty dexterous thing, so we just kind of, let it be. It wasn't tough enough to cause us any harm as long as we were in armored cars when we encountered it. But still, it took a bit of convincing for us to ask a group of students to fight it, as you might imagine. I can understand that. Well, it proved a good opportunity for us to test our skills. Wait. Lord Jusis, what brings you? Ah, that uniform. Are you? Correct. I've returned to Bereahard as a part of a field study for the Academy. I'm here as a student, not as a member of House Alberea. Please treat me accordingly as you would my classmates. As you wish, sir. As you wish, Lord Jusis. Wow. Looks like even the provincial army won't miss a chance to bend over backwards for him. I would like to know, however, about the contents of the train that just passed by here. You saw that, didn't you? Our provincial army has finally started getting supplied with tanks! Isn't it exciting? Armored cars can't hope to compete with tanks in terms of firepower, after all. And we can't let the Imperial Army be stronger than us forever. I see. The fort also appears to have been fortified quite significantly. Yes, some rather sizable construction work was carried out just last month. It'll take more than a little cannon fire to damage these walls now. Our anti-air defenses are going to be strengthened in the near future, too. This should become a fort we soldiers of the Croizon province can truly be proud of. You can count on that. I will. And with that, I believe we're done here. We should take our leave. Okay. It's almost evening after all. Roger that. He knows something's up. I got Spark Arrow. Okay, now I can head back, and I gotta turn in that the bath salts. The bath salts quest. Wait. What is the meaning of this? Machias? If we were on the border with Crossbell or the Republic, I could understand. But why does the provincial army here need state-of-the-art tanks? Not to mention anti-air defenses and countless other fortifications. It's utter madness. Machias. He makes a good point. Can you truly be so ignorant? This is the reality of the present situation within the Empire. Tensions between the Osborne Reformist faction and our noble faction grow worse by the day. Though admittedly, it's been happening mostly on the surface, under the surface, away from the eyes of the general populace. But this is just one of the many ways the conflict is manifesting itself. I'd heard rumors, but... No doubt my father was the one who ordered these fortifications. I have no intention of giving any comments of my own on his decision. But if you wish to lodge a complaint, I'd be happy to listen. So... No, it's fine. The sun's going down. We should get back to Bereahard. Yeah. Let's go then. Let's get back. I have to turn in that bath salts thing, because I ain't missing another quest. I got an A. I missed one thing, I think, in the last chapter. I am not going to let that happen again. Not when I can just turn it out. Turtle, you get to live. As long as the giant bird isn't... So you've returned, my mortal enemy.
Foe. Stay on guard.
Backing up. Backing up. Bird, turn around. Turn around, giant bird. I dare you. Turn your back up. Damn it! God, that was annoying. I don't like fighting those birds. I don't like them at all. They were bad. They're strong. Oh well. Oh, what do we got going on? What do we have going on now? I had like a hiccup, sort of. What's that? It sounds like a siren. It seems to be coming from the fort. Hmm? Fee, what's... what is that? That looks like our training robot. What was that? Are birds like that common around here? No, that was a girl riding our training robot. Imbecile, that was no bird. Looks like someone was riding on it. Yeah, I think it was a child, actually. What? Are you certain? Going by the build, yeah, I didn't get a good look at the face, so I can't be 100% certain, but I think so. Unbelievable! And here's a tank. What's up? Lord Jusis! Were you on your way back to Bereahard? What is all this commotion? What is the meaning of that siren? Well, you see, moments ago we were aware of an intruder in the Aronnax fort. You don't mean... The silver thing that flew past us? You saw it! Which direction did it go? It flew to the southwest mere moments ago, at rather significant speed. Damn it! If you'll excuse us, please. Do take care, Lord Jusis. So, I have no idea what's going on, but that looked exactly like the thing that Sarah uses as our practical exam. They won't catch it. It does seem unlikely. What could that have been, though? That's a very good question. What's capable of flying that's not an airship? I've never heard of any flying device besides one. This is a matter for the army. We should trust in them to handle it. We're students, visiting here for our studies. We're under no obligation to do the provincial army's job for them. Besides which, we have our hands full with our own tasks. Well, that is true, but... It would do no harm to mention this incident in our report. It is noteworthy, after all. Yeah. On another note, my shoulder seems to have healed completely. I feel ready to rejoin the front line. Are you certain? I find it hard to believe such a significant injury could heal so quickly. You have some kind of alien constitution? I'm pretty sure I don't. I think Emma's grandmother's medicine was just really effective. Yeah, that must be it. I'm just glad you're all right. Even though she totally used some magic to heal him? Yes! Oh, yes, thank you. Yay, everything's back to normal the way it should be. I'm so happy. Ugh. I didn't mean to do that. Now I gotta go fight another giant bird. Stupid giant asshole motherfucking birds. Just being in my way. Let's see. Should be down this way-ish. I don't remember where he was exactly, but I could have sworn he was either in section 2 or something. That's not the way to go. No! Stop it, dogs! No! I don't want anything to do with you. I think I have to murder a mantis man, though, to get to him. This was in my way. I needed to do it. How did it recover from that? It doesn't matter. It sucks, so I killed it instantly, but... I don't... So it was up that way, I think? Yes, mantis man, turn around. Turn around, Peacock Mantis Man thing. I want to murder you, though. Thank you. I think he's up here? Was it? Yeah. And there's a treasure chest right there.
Stay on guard.
Come this way. Yes, big boy. Come this way, big. Yep. Now turn around. Shh. So what was he protecting? What we got? Ooh, that's good. I need those. Now I can do some levels on my, or slots, or whatever. I get stuff. That's what matters. What do we got here? Ooh, more stuff. Yay! Stuff is the best stuff. Those are useless to me.
We're finally back.
Oh.
My feet are killing me.
I thought there was actually an issue of some kind. They threw me off for a second. Something hiding back there? No? Okay. It just looked like a corner that something would hide in, because you'd only notice it going one direction. Don't you make me not be able to turn in my stuff. I swear to God, if you just end the day and not let me turn in that one quest. Just about sundown. Guess that means our... No! Thank goodness for that. I'm exhausted. No! And I'm starving. I did her voice wrong. Whatever that strange flying object was, it doesn't seem to have come anywhere near the main thoroughfare at least. Don't you do this to me! Fortunately not. The city wouldn't be this calm if it had. Yeah, it's probably long gone by now. We should head back to the hotel before it gets dark. There's a lot to put in our daily reports today, after all. Indeed. We can figure out how to best summarize the day's events over dinner. Don't you just auto go back. Oh, I was to punch something. I was to throw a fit. I was gonna be so pissed. Okay, let's go this way. Sir with dog, oh, you're still there. You are a sight for sore eyes, Sir with dog. Hey, buddy. Oh, Lord Jusis, might I presume that you've... That's correct. Here. I don't remember what their voices are, so I'm just trying to be obnoxious with them. Pink salt. Thank you very much. Allow me to hand over this as your reward, then. Silver hourglass. I'm refusing to accept. It would be rather rude, I guess. Thank you very much. My apologies for our rudeness earlier. It's kind of amazing how much their attitudes change for Jusis. Well, there's no denying the influence his family holds here. Yay! Suck on that, game. I finished all my quests for the day. Now, where was my... Ah, there. It was right across the street. Oops. How did I forget that? Yes, return to the hotel, because I've done everything. I'll open slots tomorrow or something, or... What is this now? That's... that's... Father. Huh? What? I'm terribly sorry for not coming to greet you, Father. Although I'm here for but a short time, Jusis have returned to... Enough. Oh. As I informed Rufus, you may do as you wish while you're here. However, you will do nothing that brings shame upon myself nor upon the Albarea name. Please be ever mindful of your position and what you represent. Yes, Father. Would it be too much to ask for you to introduce yourself to my classmate? I have no time for pleasantries. Should I require anything of you, you'll be contacted. God, he's a dick. Jusis, buddy. What was that all about? Fee, that's not really... That was the almighty Duke Albarea, was it? The head of one of the 4 great houses and the man in charge of this entire province? Indeed. And by some strange twist of fate, my father as well. Jusis? I've spoken out of turn. Forget I said that. Today's workload has made me hungry. Shall we return to our rooms and find something to eat? That sounds good to me. I'm starving. Blah, 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 blah. We shower and stuff. After a short rest, we head to a restaurant in the Central Plaza. So, we went across the street. Or across the plaza, whatever. Ah, the breeze feels wonderful here. The food was delicious too. Agreed. I can see why this restaurant is so popular with the nobles. Do you dine here often, Jusis? I do. The chef has been good to me since I was a child. I was practically raised on this food. How typical. Even in their dining habits, you nobles subsist on unnecessary luxury. Though I can't deny the quality of the food. It wasn't just tasty, but warm, too. Yeah, for a high-class restaurant, the chef seems to have used a lot of very healthy ingredients. Perhaps he's doing his part to ensure Jusis stays in good health. I wouldn't doubt it. I wonder what Group B is doing right now. Probably doing the same thing, eating, just not at a high-class restaurant. We had the same exact conversation last month. I'm sure they're working hard over in St. Arc, or probably nothing to worry about. It was Celtic for you guys last month, right? So you were thinking of us on the first night. Yeah, after dinner we were wondering how Group B was getting on. Dare I ask? Well... nowhere near as peaceful as now. This is a big improvement. I kind of figured that much. We're doing much better this time. That much is true. I'm sure our reports will reflect that too. It is an improvement, though I'm not convinced it's good enough. It's not? I'm certain Group B gave their absolute best in all of their tasks today. But can we honestly say the same, that we could have done no better? Not just referring to our monster encounter, but the handling of our other tasks as well. We'll just have to try and make up for that in the day we have left. Besides, we had a chance to catch a sight of a far bigger problem. Yeah, that's true. The nobles? First we find out taxes are rising throughout the province, then we find out the military is being expanded on a grand scale. Don't even try to tell me those two aren't related. I have no intention of denying it, but you're only looking at one side of the coin. Exactly how many Oxane tanks do you think the Imperial Army has under their control? Well... 100 or 2, I'd guess. Precisely. The Imperial Army's military capabilities are enormous. This nation has been one of the most powerful armed forces on the continent, and roughly 70% of it is under the Chancellor's control. Tell me, how is the Noble Alliance supposed to counter that? So you're saying that it's why the Provincial Army needs to bolster its forces? Considering both sides are compromised of Erebonians, it all seems so wasteful. Ah, the travels of youth, how noble and beautiful they are! How did I know it was gonna be this guy? I knew it! Fancy Pants. It's you! Baron Blueblanc, I believe? Haha, it's such an honor that you remember a mere baron. I see you've completed a hard day's work. How splendid. Yeah, nearly. What about you? Alas, I have yet to be blessed with the fateful encounter I seek. The search for beauty is filled with perils and obstacles, yet that is precisely what makes it all so beautiful. Sparkles. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay. I most certainly will. Though, it truly is a pity the clear air of this verdant city should be tinged, if but faintly, with the scent of steel. I had heard that Duke Alberea was a man of many interests, but I was unaware he counted playing with fire among them. I don't condemn him for it, though. Or for only to be playing with fire can one create fireworks? Would you not agree, my friends? I don't like your implications. And this whole line of conversation is a little inappropriate? Oh, please do pardon me, young lady. I mean you no harm, I assure you. I wish you well on your remaining day here. May you reveal to me the beauty I seek by its end. Be it the lovely luster of success or the sad splendor of failure. I don't know if it was just the things he was saying or the voice I made for him, but he sounded like a villain to me. Just a little bit. Ugh, who does he think he is? This is why I can't stand nobles. As you eat with two of them. I thought you might say that. If it makes you feel any better, though, I have my doubts as to whether that man truly is a noble to begin with. What? His behavior seems so exaggerated. Almost as if he's trying to act like the quintessential noble. Like he's fulfilling the stereotype. Yeah, something about him feels off to me, too. What's even stranger is that he knew we only have one day left here. Oh yeah, because we didn't, say that to him. You're right! We told him of our field study, but we never once did divulge how long we were intended to remain here. Between him and that silver object, we've been crossing paths with a lot of strange people today. Well, tomorrow's the end of our stint here. We can't let ourselves get distracted. We still have a lot to do. That's right. We have to do our group proud. Exactly. We should return to the hotel and begin work on our reports then. So, everyone's going to bed? Yep. Okay. I don't know why I need to shout at the lobby to say this. What's gonna happen? Okay. Is it just gonna show everybody sleeping? Or is someone going to get up? Because there it is.
Can't get to sleep?
Oh, these parts are voiced.
I could ask you the same. You aren't going to tell me the bed's too hard for you, are you?
I wouldn't dream of it. I've never slept in a bed this high class in my life. Not even back at home.
And yet you're the son of Baron Schwarzer. You've not lived the life one might expect of a boy from a noble family.
Well, he's adopted.
Yeah, that's just how my dad is. A lord should live like his people, not above them. That's how he always put it.
That's actually a good way to be for, nobility stuff.
I see. It sounds as though you have a good family.
Oh, Jusis doesn't feel the same about his.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for my upbringing.
Aren't you going to ask?
Oh.
I assumed you'd be curious about that brief exchange with my father earlier.
Nah, man, if you want to talk about it, you can go ahead and talk about it, but I'm not gonna, like, pry into your shit. I mean, yeah, we know
I
that...
wasn't really sure you'd want me to bring that up. You obviously get along really well with your brother, but I didn't get that same sense with the Duke. Has he always been like that?
As far back as I can remember. I suppose he just has little respect for a son born to a commoner.
Oh.
What?
My brother and I have different mothers. He was born of my father's legal wife, a noble who still lives to this day.
Oh. So if your father had an affair, and that's where you came from, and Makis is hearing all of this.
My own mother, however, was a commoner, and she passed away 8 years ago. In other words, I am his bastard son.
I had no idea. So, was that chef we met earlier?
He's my uncle, on my mother's side.
Oh, that's why he's so friendly with Jusis. Makes sense.
Perhaps that's why he's always been so good to me.
Is Reen gonna say how he's adopted, and then Makis is gonna hear both of them talking like this and become closer with them?
Or perhaps he's simply compelled to treat me as I deserve to be treated, being the son of the Duke.
No, that can't be. I don't blame you for being a little cynical, but there's no need to be quite so hard on yourself.
I suppose you're right.
You're not the only...
I'm sure you have your differences, but you do get along with your brother, right?
You could say that. He's treated me well ever since I was taken in 8 years ago. He was the one who taught me my swordsmanship, and who trained me in the ways of court etiquette.
I knew it.
Pardon?
There's just something honest, I guess you could say, about the way you fight.
What do you mean?
It shows that whoever taught you was someone you really trusted.
Oh, because you know the swordsmanship stuff from being part of, like, the 8 Leaves school or something?
When we first met him this afternoon, I had a hunch he might have been the one. What's wrong?
Nothing at all. You just keep reminding me how unlike a noble you truly are.
I get that a lot.
Are you gonna say that you were adopted by the noble family?
Is your injury from this afternoon on the mend?
It's fine, honestly.
So are we gonna say that so that Makis can hear all of this and actually stop being a douche?
There's no pain, and the wound's closed up like it was never there. I'll have to be sure to thank Emma's grandmother for her help someday.
That's good to hear. Still, from where I stand, you are something of a danger to yourself.
I am?
Because we threw ourselves in the way of it?
On the day of the entrance ceremony, when the trapdoor opened beneath us, you acted instantly to protect Elisa. It wasn't even a moment's hesitation.
Ah.
In most cases, one would reflexively act to protect himself. It's part of man's natural survival instinct.
Nah, we don't have that. We have protective instincts to protect other people.
Yet you put another before yourself, not even pausing to question the validity of that decision. And you did exactly the same thing with us today. I'm sure most people would see that as an act of selflessness and sing your praises for it. But to me, it comes across as abnormal, perhaps even twisted.
Well, this is an interesting conversation.
I don't know how to respond to that. I wasn't expecting you to see through me quite so clearly.
Well, I owed you as much for having seen through me first. Still, the point stands. You need to be more cognizant of the effects your actions have on those around you. If not for your health and for your reputation, that selflessness of yours can just as easily be perceived as arrogance after all.
I mean, I guess.
I know it can. And you're not the first person to tell me that. What's the point in saving others if you can't spare even a moment to save yourself? That's what my old master always used to say to me.
Was it now?
Really?
I suppose we both have some things we need to work through.
Yeah, but for now, we need to get a good night's sleep.
Now these two are bonding and being friends, and Marcus is sitting over there grumbling.
If we stay up too late tonight, we're going to be dead to the world tomorrow. And that wouldn't be fair to the others.
I agree. Wouldn't be fair. To the girls, at least.
Well, in another note, Marcus is now angry.
I'd hate to be so tired as to limit my potential.
Also, you two are my frontline fighters, so you better be sleeping.
Here, here. Good night, Jusis.
Pleasant dreams.
Where's the grumble from Marcus? There it is.
Drinks are on me someday.
Oh, I didn't level up. Here is the envelope Lord Rufus entrusted to me. Please take care of it and study its contents well. There we go, field study note. Thank you. Much appreciated. If you'll excuse me then, should you require anything further, please do not hesitate to let me know. I tried to get more butlery. Alright, let's see what my brother's given us for today. Yeah, I'm kind of anxious. Day 2. 2 tasks. I'm betting there's something hidden around. I don't know where it's gonna be, but I think there's something. We've received reports of a dangerous monster in the Northern Crozen Highway. Some bad news for our hotel. Somebody asked someone to take care of it. Stone bridge leading toward Keldic. Okay. I'd like someone to help me gather a number of ingredients I need to make a particular nostalgic dish. Come to the restaurant. Okay. Another well-balanced assortment. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Rufus has predicted what happened yesterday from the very start. You're saying oh, I thought it was feet for a second. You were saying he intended to give us a first-hand look at the problems between the nobles and the commoners? If that's true, I'm impressed. His reputation is well earned. It sure does seem that way. I believe that's enough talk about my brother. We only have 1 day left before we must depart on our return voyage to Trista. We should set out as...
Jusis Alberea.
What is it, Machius Regnitz?
I will accept no more failures. Today, we will form a combat link.
What?
As much as I may dislike you, I'm ashamed that we were unable to do what every other member of our class has accomplished. Today's monster extermination request seems as good a chance as any to make up for yesterday's failure. What did you say?
You really are simple-minded, aren't you? I suppose you overheard our conversation last night and feel some kind of affinity toward me now?
Ooh, Jusis, don't get there.
Nonsense! I did no such thing! I was fast asleep while you yammered on about your family and Reen and...
Ahem.
Machias.
That's pretty conclusive.
Yep.
Very well. I accept. I'll be happy to show you what a proper combat link looks like.
Can you two just stop the whole, like, douchetry toward each other?
We'll see about that. Fortunately, I have more than enough generosity of spirit to endure being paired with an arrogant noble like you.
Maybe today's field study will go more smoothly than yesterday's after all.
I've
Lord
been signed out of PSN. Who's that?
Arno?
Oh,
What brings
Butler.
you here? I would have expected you to be at my father's side.
I'm terribly sorry I could not greet you upon your arrival yesterday. However, I have come today in the capacity of an escort.
For what?
An escort? To where? I'm sure you must be aware that I returned to Bereahard purely as part of a field study for my academy work.
But of course, however, His Grace has directly requested that I escort you to the mansion. So I would be most appreciative if you'd accompany me without delay.
Father? He showed no signs of desiring my company when we spoke yesterday.
What's going on? Something's up.
I am in no position to question or oppose his orders, merely to obey them. I'm sure you understand.
Am I going with? Is everyone going with? Is it just Jusis?
Though while I hesitate to speculate, I do wonder if His Excellency may feel some regret regarding his demeanor yesterday.
But...
Go with him. We can attempt to form a combat link another time.
No, Jusis is my front one. No.
We'll be able to handle the morning's tasks just fine on our own. Don't worry about us.
Huh. You've come all the way back to your hometown. It would be a shame not to visit with your family, right?
Agreed.
Are you certain?
I guess.
Very well. I'll return this afternoon. And though I will worry as to how you'll fare without me, I know you'll at least give it your best, for what that's worth.
Don't you patronize me.
Of course we will.
All right, let's meet back in the hotel lobby around noon. If something comes up, just leave a message at the front desk.
Understood. Lead the way, Arno.
Gladly, sir. Please excuse us.
Bye, Butler. I don't know how that's gonna go.
Well, let's get started. We wouldn't want to give Jusis any further reason to worry, now would we?
Huh, certainly not. Still...
Machias.
What? What is it? If you have something to say, just say it.
Oh, it's nothing. Nothing at all.
She's probably thinking, the worst is over, and it's all thanks to your eavesdropping.
Good boy.
What was that? Fee, what was that?
Stop that! Stop looking at me like I'm some hapless babe! Rain, you do know I still haven't completely forgiven you for lying, don't you?
Are you still hung up on that?
And Emma, I hope you're ready to score second on our midterms because I'm not about to lose to you again.
Aw, he can't admit he wants to be friends.
But don't even think about giving those exams any less than your very best. I intend to best you when you're in top form.
You will?
And as for you, Fee, I've been wanting to say this for a long time now. Sleeping in class is an affront to our education.
No, it's not. I did it all the time in high school.
You need to start treating classes more seriously. Listen, take proper notes. Raise your hand now and then.
No.
And stop covering your ears when I'm talking to you.
I can't hear you.
I like Fee more now.
Anyway, we've got a lot to do, so how about we get to it?
Right.
Temporary left the party. Oh, that means he's not getting EXP. Fuck. Alright, well I'm gonna cut it here, guys. I think because that one monster's on the northern Croydon province, or highway, I'm gonna go train over by the Aeronox fort. There's a lot of monsters there. There's those big Zvodars that give a lot of EXP. I think it's gonna be a good place to farm. And I'll get everyone leveled up, maybe just a couple levels. Just that way, when I go back, I don't have to do as much grinding inside the schoolhouse. Anyways, though, for now, this is going to be goodbye, and I'm also going to be checking every single person who exists to find out if there's a quest that I could possibly miss, because I want it. I want it, and if I find them, I will just hopefully be able to back up a save not too far, so I can show off whatever it is. Anyways, for right now, bye!